If you want to make cookies that'll impress your friends and family, this recipe for checkerboard cookies is the perfect choice. You can see for yourself just how awesome they look. These cookies are quite simple to make, it just requires a little bit of patience to assemble the checkerboards. Let's get started. To make your own checkerboard cookies, you will need 1 1/4 cups of softened butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of granulated sugar, 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 ounces of melted dark or unsweetened chocolate. In a large bowl, using an electric mixer, cream together the butter and the sugars until they're light and fluffy. Next, beat in the eggs and the vanilla. In a separate bowl, combine the flour, baking powder, salt, and baking soda. Gradually add these dry ingredients into the wet mixture and mix it well. Divide the dough in half and place 1/2 aside. Using your electric mixer, blend in the melted chocolate. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and refrigerate for about 1 hour. This will make the dough easier to handle. Divide each piece of dough into quarters so you have 4 pieces of regular dough and 4 pieces of chocolate dough. Roll 1 piece between your hands to soften it slightly. Then roll the dough out between 2 pieces of wax paper. Your goal is to create a rectangle that's 6 by 4 inches in size and approximately 1/2 inch thick. Stop rolling periodically and use your hands to help shape the dough. When your dough is rolled out, use the side of a knife to help straighten the edges or use it to trim the dough to the correct size if necessary. Place the rectangle with the short side towards you and measure 1/2 inch across. Slice the dough lengthwise into 8 pieces that are 1/2 inch wide. Try to make them as straight and as even as possible. Repeat the process with the chocolate dough so that you have 16 long cutouts of dough. Now stack the dough in groups of 4, alternating between white and chocolate. The dough is delicate, so handle it gently. Now form a large block by combining 4 of these stacks together. The tops of the stack should alternate between the colors as well to create the checkerboard pattern. Push the 4 stacks together gently to make sure that the dough adheres together throughout the entire block. You'll have to repeat this process with all of the remaining balls of dough. It's up to you if you prefer to roll out all the dough first, then slice it all, and then stack it all, or if you'd prefer to repeat the rolling, cutting, and stacking process 4 times. You can even make pinwheel cookies with some of the dough. You can watch the process for making pinwheels by clicking the link here or in the video description. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and refrigerate it for at least an hour until it becomes fairly solid. Once the dough has hardened, cut it into slices 1/4 inch thick. Don't worry if your first slice is uneven or falls apart, this is normal. The remaining slices should look beautiful. Place the cookies on a baking sheet 1 inch apart and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes or until they've just set. Remove them from the oven before they start to brown so they don't become too crunchy. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope your cookies turned out wonderfully. If you'd like a copy of the recipe, you can print one by visiting snugglebunny.com. Please rate my video and leave me a comment letting me know what you thought. You can support me by subscribing to my channel and following me on Facebook and Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you again soon with another video.